Alright, let's see if we can make a contact on this vertical made out of EMT and a CB whip. Let me make sure he comes back. This is AA4BW doing POTA. Okay. He's in Alabama. Might be a bit too close. We're gonna see. Forgot to do my paddle. There we go. And I'll get him on the next go around. Virginia coming in loud. There you go, 100 watts with, let me see if you can see that. That is 2 pieces of electrical EMT with a CB hose, CB 102-inch whip hose clamp to the top. Just running to that tuner with really low loss coax. I've worked Japan on that antenna. It doesn't have any radials presently because it's freezing outside and I'm not going out there to lay them. So it's got a 1-to-1, you probably can't see it. It's got a 1-to-1 balun at the feed point. It's also got a noise choke at the radio end. So let's flip to my end fed, which is an inverted L with a common mode choke at the radio end. There's the end fed, a little louder. Back to the vertical. And I guess it's gone. Back to the end fed. But I mean, I've heard people, they say, oh, verticals are noisy and you know, they're noisy, you can't hear anything. Well, I've had good luck with this one. And there's FT8 guys, which I don't do FT8, but yeah, this little vertical is cheap to build. It just works. I can't explain it, but you know, anything you can get RF through, you stand a good chance of making some contacts. So let that be a little encouragement for you. 73. Let's take a walk out here and look at this vertical. Here is the chief assistant himself. So here's the vertical. It's I think about 28 feet. 2 10-foot sections of electrical EMT and a CB hose clamp, CB whip hose clamp to it. I will put a link to the document that I found this. I built this a year or two ago, a couple hours before the IARU HF Championship, and I scored 5th place in Georgia on this antenna. And it had 16 radials at the time. I need to put this post farther in, and this is all temporary. I need to bury the coax. And here's the balun. There is no radials hooked to this thing yet. It is just too cold down here in South Georgia to be doing it. So maybe during the spring we'll bury some. I need to tighten that connector up, I can tell. But anyway, that's what we're working with. It's based off of KL7JR. And it's been a pretty good antenna. It doesn't seem like much, but it's really good. I'm very pleased with it. So there you go. There's the EMT pipe vertical here at W4WSV. Here's a little overview of my shack in case you're wondering what we're working with. Do a lot of CW. Got all my keys. That's my tuner that I use. I also have a manual one as backup, but I've been using this automatic one for the past couple days. My buddy Steve, KN4VBK, gave that to me. And there's my watt meter and scanner that I sometimes listen to. But that's what we're working with here. Just a quick video on it, and hope to see you down the log. 73 W4WSV, Savannah, Georgia.